working. We need to talk. Well, you see, the thing is, when I started content creator, I find it as a hobby, so I barely posted at all. But I want to change that. Yes, it does mean I am finally doing full-time content. Well, for the longest time I can remember, I personally always wanted to be a content creator. I was in love with content. And looking back in those days, wow. I was not prepared at all. Well, before starting as a kid, I used to watch other people's content. Or not VR, especially anyone, especially because the plays it makes it to the goats. Always wanted to do content. Oh, then I learned. So I saw Roblox content, which was pretty cool. I didn't know how to edit back in the day, but back at the time. Yep, it was horrible. Then, after some while, I saw one day I decided, hey, what if I do the most popular game back then was Gorilla Tag. So I decided to do Gorilla Tag. Back then, still not there. Then I could start on Animal Company. But now, at Animal Company, I use some tips about ending CapCut. Yeah, good tips. So I said, but I don't only want the whole VR world. But it took me some reconsidering because people want focus-based content. Well, I want non-focus-based content. So, focus on the first one, and I picked Animal Company. But sometimes I do just other videos and barely the time. Sometimes I post heaps of videos. I was gonna do heaps for full time, but there's a close few in Animal Company, and I chose heaps. No, Animal Company. Well, that's what it was today. I just consider this as a hobby of mine. Not like a real full-time thing, but that stopped today. As I said before, I do full-time content. Which means, first, my content will be really edited out. It will be absolutely good and enjoyable content, like the other thing I was doing. Second, I'll be more, available. I'll do more. I was planning to do more live streams. Make a Discord server, and even a fan code. And it's been an amazing journey. I'm still pretty young. Like not in real life, like all about 40 subscribers currently watching right now as I'm recording this. But I hope this community can grow to a massive canoe, like Jamie Kirby's. When I first saw their content, it's about 5 years ago. Back at the time, I was like 10. I saw VR content and I was like, wow, I like that. Back then, I did not have VR headset. So, saving up, I got a VR headset, which I'm using to record this video off me. It was the MetaQuest 3S, which I thought was a great VR. It was the newest one, and I thought like, hey, since I have a VR now, let's make some content. So I started with the tag and the company I told you about, and that brings us today. Starting full-time content will be, so my full-time content will include UGG, Oops. Of course, Animal Crossing, and maybe some other games, which, you know, some other games might come out, and yeah. That's really all on the show, so see y'all in the next video. Peace!